Hi everybody, I'm Mike Adams, the Health Ranger, the editor of NaturalNews.com, and I've had a goal for a long time of helping every person in America and even around the world improve their health. And to me, that means getting them off of medications and getting them onto great nutrition and superfoods and all the things that can prevent disease and even reverse disease in many cases. However, we've been under attack by the conventional medical community. Doctors, drug companies, the FDA, and even the FTC have gone after us, and they've said that nutrition doesn't work, that the only way that you can enhance someone's health or prevent disease is to use pharmaceuticals, synthetic, patented chemicals that are in fact foreign to the human body. They say that's the only way to make people healthier. And I say that's wrong. We need to give people better nutrition. We need to stop feeding ourselves and our children junk food and processed foods and fast foods and nutritionally depleted foods grown in mineral depleted soils, for example. We need to get onto some real nutrition and get off the medications that are not making people healthier. So I had an idea about a way to demonstrate this to the world at large, a way that we could put together a competition between people who are on pharmaceuticals versus those who are on great nutrition and superfoods, and we could find out who's really healthier. So I began to talk to some of my friends in the natural health community about this idea, and a lot of people thought this is a really great idea. We should do this. We should demonstrate the power of healing foods, and we should put it on YouTube and put it out there on the internet and let everybody see the difference between the health of someone who's on medication versus someone who's really focused on great nutrition and superfoods. Well, it turned out that people sort of volunteered me to do this. And I eventually agreed to do it on behalf of the natural health community. I've agreed to step up to the plate here and to challenge Big Pharma in a competition. And it's a $10,000 fitness challenge. And it says that if the drug companies can find just one person who's on 8 different key pharmaceuticals who can beat me in a contest involving strength, endurance, flexibility, coordination, and adaptability, then we'll give them $10,000. I'll personally write them a check for $10,000 if they can produce just one person who can beat me in those 5 areas. And I'm not a professional athlete, and I don't compete in events, but I know that I'm healthier than all of those people on pharmaceuticals. That's really an easy thing for me to demonstrate. So I agreed to step up to the plate on behalf of all of us, perhaps you watching this, all of us in the natural health community, just to prove a point. And the point is that we, all of us who are on great nutrition, we're eating superfoods, we're eating fresh fruits and vegetables, we are on plant-based diets, we don't take medications, we don't eat animal products, we don't drink cow's milk, for example, we don't eat meat, we don't eat hydrogenated foods and foods with MSG and aspartame and all these additives. We don't do any of that stuff because we're interested in being healthy, right? Well, this competition is designed to demonstrate that this pathway that we are following, all of us in the natural health community, this is the pathway to health. You do not get healthy by taking pharmaceuticals, as the drug companies imply. You get healthy by getting off of pharmaceuticals and getting onto natural foods, plant-based diets. That's the way that you reverse diabetes and reverse heart disease and even cure cancer. Look, I used to be borderline obese, borderline diabetic. I used to suffer from chronic pain. I had high cholesterol, severe depression, all of that. When I got off the medications and off of all the animal products and off the processed foods and all those junk foods in the American diet and off of the sodas and the diet sodas too, which are terrible for your health, that's when things started to turn around in my life. That's when I lost 50 pounds of body fat. That's when I became athletic, even at the age now of 38. I'm very athletic even though I don't train as a professional athlete. So my challenge to the drug companies is simply this. Go out and find a person, one person who's taking at least 8 key pharmaceuticals that I'm listing on my website, NaturalNews.com, and they need to have been taking those drugs for at least 12 months to make sure that the health effects really kick in for those drugs. And if you can find somebody who's doing that and they want to compete with me, then you put up $10,000, I'll put up $10,000, and the winner takes home the entire 20 grand. Fair enough? It's a fair competition. I have the rules available for anyone who wants to apply for this, but remember, it needs to be sponsored by a drug company. So hopefully we can get Pfizer or Eli Lilly or even Merck to step up to the plate and see if, maybe they can produce somebody who can beat me in this contest. Now you might say, wait a minute, isn't this just Mike competing with sick people? The answer is no, not at all. The drug companies claim that drugs are not just used to treat sick people, they're used to enhance the lives of healthy people. Think about who they're selling prescription drugs to. They're pushing cholesterol drugs onto people who don't even have high cholesterol as a preventive measure, just to make sure that you don't ever get high cholesterol. And they say it enhances your cardiovascular health, right? That's what they say. That's what the ads claim. This is the message from doctors and drug companies and the FDA, that taking these drugs can prevent disease and enhance your health. That's what's in all the drug advertisements, and that's why they use really healthy-looking people in those drug ads, because they're implying that if you take these drugs, you'll be healthier. This is just disease-mongering by the pharmaceutical industry. There's no scientific basis to it. And in fact, I say that taking those pharmaceuticals destroys your health. And people who are on these drugs, these statin drugs, these blood thinners, these anti-inflammatory drugs, these antidepressant drugs, their metabolism is messed up. They don't have good endurance. They don't have good strength. They don't have flexibility and coordination and adaptability. And I'm willing to put $10,000 on the line to prove this point and to stand up for the naturopathic community, the natural health community, all of us who believe in the power of nutrition and in the medicines that are provided by Mother Nature. Because I can tell you that the medicine found in a blueberry is more powerful than any statin drug that's ever been created by a drug company. There's medicine that prevents cancer and even reverses cancer. It's found in broccoli, it's in cabbage, it's in garlic and onions and ginger. And there are so many natural medicines available today that prevent and even reverse disease. And one of those medicines is available for free. It's called sunlight. And sunlight produces vitamin D in your body. It makes you healthier. It prevents nearly 4 out of 5 of all types of cancer, just vitamin D alone. So why isn't the drug industry promoting vitamin D when it's such a great cancer cure or cancer preventive measure? The answer is because they can't sell it. It doesn't make them any money. They're in business to make money, and they only make money selling drugs to people, regardless of whether those people actually need those drugs. Drugs are dangerous. They don't make you healthier, and in fact, they compromise your health. And I'm going to put $10,000 on the line to prove this point. And by the way, even if I win this competition, I don't earn anything off of this, okay? I don't make a dime off of this. If I win, the $10,000 is going to the nonprofit Consumer Wellness Center, which has a program called Nutrition for Expectant Mothers. I'll use it to buy nutritional supplements for expectant mothers so that we can prevent birth defects and we can prevent neurological disorders in children, and we can raise a healthy generation of children in this country for a change. Drugs don't work to make you healthier. And the more drugs you take, in fact, the sicker you become. If you want to be healthy, you got to get off of medications and onto nutrition, onto healthy foods and quality nutritional supplements and superfoods, and take up exercise and get more sunlight and drink fresh water and breathe clean air. This is the way to be healthy, not to rely on one drug after another to treat symptoms that completely ignore the underlying causes of disease in the first place. So watch NaturalNews.com for updates on this challenge. We'll see if Big Pharma is willing to step up to the plate and put somebody in a room with me to take this challenge.